So you think you can travel this Octopath? Everybody's gonna want to travel your Octopath. Saddle up if you think you can travel this Octopath! Salutations, everyone. It's Willingness 240. Welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. Last time, we made a lot of side questing progress, all things considered. I feel pretty good about ourselves. And this time, we're going to start things off strong, because Tressa's passed 3,000 JP, which means she can get her hind end straight back over to the warrior job, and learn herself a skill, a really crappy one that I don't particularly care about, because what we're really doing here is we're going to switch her right back over to Rune Lord before we forget, because she's so much better in that job. And we are going to take advantage of, let's get her the double tomahawk before I forget as well. Oof. Don't want her going around with that makeshift axe. We're going to have her not learn any skills, equip support skills. She's going to go here. We are going to have her get rid of... Dang. I love Hang Tough, but I think that's the one we're getting rid of. Because we're gonna get her Surpassing Power, so she can deal more than 10,000 damage in a hit. Beautiful. And now we can move on to our regularly scheduled side questing. So sure I stole from everyone last time.
How do you do?
I come from a land so far south of here that you will not find it on any map. I haven't been back there in a dozen years or so. I have no interest in going back by now either. Yet, the one thing I do miss is the sweet smell of the quatrate blooms that grow there. Bada bing bada boom! Imply and you shall receive.
Goodness!
Is that a quatrate flower? Ah, this smell. It transports me back to my homeland in an instant. When I left my land, my parents gave me quatrate flowers. They told me that I should be the hardy quatrate, that no matter how difficult things became, I would grow strong and bloom beautifully. I've not thought of that day for a very long time now. Thank you. Perhaps I should work a bit harder and save up enough to go back home to my parents. I could build them a fine house surrounded by fields of quatrate. As long as we can smell the quatrate, we won't ever miss one another. Revitalizing jam, that's pretty sweet. I'd imagine so, because it's jam. But, yep, okay, it is the one I thought. HP, SP, and BP to a single ally. That is awesome. Also, all the hours we put in this game, and we just have 9 of them. Wow. Can someone say rare item?
A good day to you.
I hope you're chronicling your days. A diary is a record of all you hold in your heart, you know. I've been keeping my diaries without fail for 70 years. I've got enough volumes to fill a whole library by now. But I don't have much to write about these days, of course. Is there still anything for an old man to experience so thrilling that it demands to be recorded in a diary? You want to get beat by Ulbrich? Let's do it! He said thrilling. Fighting you will definitely make this day more interesting. See, he catches on. He catches on quick.
Just fight with honor. Have at you.
Oh man, this battle theme.
Too slow. Have at you.
Oh, that poor man.
I grow strong.
Oh, Bricky Monster. I really need to rethink what my first approaches are. Whoops. Let's give him some time to wake up. Well, now that our dear... Oh, never mind, he hasn't gone back up yet. Whoops. We're gonna head on over to Wellspring and just pretend like we didn't just knock an old man flat on his back. And we're gonna look for the satisfied merchant.
Hello?
See if we can purchase some of his goods.
Not so.
And not at all steal them. At all.
Welcome.
Where's a traveling merchant? Oh, you look satisfied. Yeah. Greetings, why you're in luck today. This might be the luckiest day of your life. I've just gotten something really rare today. Something you almost never see. This will be the day you'll want to remember the rest of your life. You'll want to write every detail down and record it for posterity. Incredible item. Wait, a cure for diarist writer's block. Okay. So Octopath is really subtle? Or rather... foreshadowing. Anyway, it doesn't give you much of a good idea of where you're gonna need to go for things, but at least when you find them, it makes it apparent. Like that item description combined with what the merchant said. Gives you a good idea. I do appreciate that, at least. So now we're looking for the Proud Collector.
Hello there.
Wow, that was easy. There's nothing that brings as much pleasure in life, young one, than obtaining a rare treasure that no one else has. I can relate to that. Whenever I get like a rare game, it feels good. Do you want to see my collection? It'll be the experience of a lifetime. You'll want to record it for posterity. Thanks for the crappy dagger, the herb of valor, and the astonishing object. And next we're gonna want to head to Dusk Barrow. Man, I love Boulder Falls theme. Too bad we don't get to hear it more. Now we're looking for the smirking townsperson. Again, I'm good at this. Are you the type who can keep a secret? Don't tell anyone else, but I've got something amazing. Something you wouldn't even believe. When I got it, I couldn't help but write it all down in my diary. I wouldn't want to ever forget an instant of that glorious moment. I wonder if he's gonna write in his diary about how he lost it. We need to find a good person to guide. We can do that later, though. And back to Grand Port. This is the part the future stuff cuts so that people don't have to wait for me. Running straight to the markets from like a mile away. 'Cause it takes a while, and they watch these sprites run all the time. And soon enough they're gonna get sick of it and click later in the video to skip.
Good day to you.
Yes, 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 I'm all about chronicling my days. Here you go. Apparently this is more exciting than getting beat up by Ulbrich. Oh. What is that you have there? Could I have a closer look? Whoa! I never even dreamed such a thing could exist. I cannot believe this. I feel like I just discovered a whole new world of possibilities. I've got to put this down in my diary at once. The words practically write themselves. I can hardly stop myself. It's been years since I felt so inspired. Ah, what joy. Phew. Now that's a proper diary entry. Thank you for this. Of course you featured in my writing as well. Don't forget to keep up with your own diary, you hear? Life is long and full of many challenges. Your heart and mind will change along the way. If things get tough, try opening up your old diaries and taking a little trip down memory lane. When you're feeling lost, remembering who you were before will help you understand who you need to be now. Until we meet again, then. Gosh, that voice is taking it out of my throat. Oof. Let's not do that again. Okay, so Grand Port is looking fine. Which means we can move on to our next town, to Decimate. And by decimate, I mean help. To destroy, to heal Spira. Or Orstera. There we go, right? Oh, what's that exclamation point on the map? What is it? Oh man, someone in here, ain't it? Oh! Arcane bow. That's probably not good. On the one hand, we could go side questing for just general quests here. On the other hand, I kinda just wanna do an epilogue quest.
Oh, hello.
I'm a historian, seeking traces of the legendary King Beowulf the Great. I'm sure you've heard tell of him. Why, it was none other than he who founded the Kingdom of Hornburg. Some colleagues, who shall remain nameless for their sake, mock my work. King Beowulf is just a myth, they laugh. But I say, no! I know that they are wrong! That's why I'm here, you see, to discover the great king's monument and prove that he did once walk this earth. Perhaps you could help me? If you happen to come across some ancient plinth or carved granite or other stony erection, pray tell me at once. Speed plus 80? Dang! She's got some real stuff on her. Well, I guess we're committed now. You guys will never believe where we have to go for this side quest. It's been a while, to say the least. We're headed out to the Untouched Sanctum. The first dungeon that gave me some serious trouble in this game. Of course, now it's just going to be hilariously easy.
Open for business. I'll do my best.
For example,
Molecular star. Here's how it goes.
kind of like that.
Not made for such battles.
But at least we get to listen to that glorious first battle theme. So good. So good. Gosh dang it.
This is the beginning of your end.
Now then,
Oh, look, what the crap!
Let's do this.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Ulbrich had the opportunity to one-shot everyone there, and then he's like, miss. And it hurts because it's such an Olbrich thing to do.
Let us fight with honor.
But I mean, like, how easy are these enemies? I mean, okay, look at this. You know, I shouldn't even do a skill. But I want to wipe them all out in one, so... Gotta go,
And that's that.
Wait, we can go to the right from here, can't we? Yep, okay. Untouched Sanctum. We're... Oh my gosh.
Let us fight with honor.
Well then,
I'm gonna make sure all these fights are too quick to cut.
the flame guides us true.
Okay, here we go. Come on. Now we gotta go through the random encounters inside of the dungeon. Okay.
Step right up.
Oh, a Kate, you say?
Out of my way.
Yeah, me too, Therion.
Yattagara!
Yeah, I didn't expect it to hit the Kate.
Over here!
Is he leaving?
Have at
Nope.
you.
Olbrich can't hit a normal enemy, let alone one that actually has high evasion.
Molesting star, pierce our foe. The flame guides us true.
That was actually a decent experience because we killed the rare enemy. I'll take it. I remember we leveled up like 5 times killing one of those early game. Those were the days. Oh hey! Appears to be an ancient monument of some kind, engraved with runes of some forgotten tongue. A moment of your time, if you would. I'm not going to put you guys through this unfortunate hassle that I'm going to have to go through. So, feed yourself, we'll just cut it out. But, you're supposed to guide Noelle and bring her with you so that you can make sense of the monument. The reason I said a moment of your time. So I've been fairly open about ever since we went into this post-game side questing section of this Let's Play. Which is fairly recently. I mean, it was several episodes ago, sure, but, you know, it was after we got all the post-game jobs and stuff, because I didn't want anything spoiled for me. I wanted a genuine experience of this entire game. And I still am. I'm only looking up the objectives for the side quests after I start them. Like, not the actual content and, like, why everything's being done. Anyway, what I was saying. I looked up IGN's walkthrough of this quest. And I'd like to point out, it says, travel to the Untouched Sanctum, go south of the save point inside, and you'll find the monument. It's not until after that it says, note that Noelle must be in your party, otherwise you won't be able to make sense of the plinth.
I will cut you down!
You know, maybe it would have been a good idea to, I don't know, say that first?
I appreciate it.
Let's do this.
Sometimes, IGN, sometimes.
How's that?
Anyway, I'll see you guys back at the plinth. And... we made it! Okay, Noelle, can you read this for us, please? Look! Over there! I would not have thought to search here, and yet this erection is unquestionably ancient. Let me just scrape off this moss. An inscription in High Hornburgian. Luckily, I am well versed in the tongue. Well, according to this, the ancient realm of Farion once ruled over these lands. And what's more, it says that the second prince of Farion was none other than a man named Beowulf. It goes on to say that Farion joined forces with the Knights Ardent in a war against a rival realm. Prince Beowulf led the combined armies to victory on behalf of his king. As a reward of his great deeds in battle, he was bequeathed the conquered lands. So it was that he founded the kingdom of Hornburg, whose gallant knights would protect these lands for ages to come. This tallies exactly with the King Beowulf legend. Why, it is proof that the great man was no myth, but living flesh and blood. This is the breakthrough I've sought for years. How can I ever thank you, friend? I shall study this monument more closely, and then take the greatest delight in exposing my colleagues as the obdurate fools that they are. If you will be continuing your journey in these lands, I'm sure our paths will cross again. Till then, my friend. And we get a tough nut. Heck yeah! So we're gonna head on over to Stoneguard. Because we started a quest chain, we might as well see it through to the end. Don't want any loose ends going, you know. So for this upcoming one, we're gonna be wanting either Alphen or Cyrus. Let's get Cyrus in here. Like, Alphen's been in here a lot lately, and you know I love it, but apparently picking Cyrus was the right thing to do, because now we got travel banter. Oh no! What's the matter, Tressa? Someone told me a ghost story, but I can't stand ghosts. They're so scary. I suppose the notion of spirits can be somewhat terrifying. And you know what else is terrifying? Thunder, and debts, and... Debts? That's a strange one. Strange? Then what are you afraid of? Now there's a question. I'm most interested in knowing what can wilt the unbending blade. Well, I am a poor swimmer, though that is more a weakness than a fear. Well, that's a surprise, coming from a man of action like yourself. I swam a little as a child, but then forgot the skill as I grew into manhood. Too much muscle, I warrant. You probably sink like a stone. Mayhap. What of you, Cyrus? Do you have any weaknesses? I have a sneaking suspicion that it may be singing. A suspicion? Well, whenever I give voice to a song, people look at me with the queerest expressions. Also, they say things like, "Good thing you're a scholar, sir, and not a bard." Well, now I'm curious. Why don't you sing something for us? Perhaps one song, then. I do enjoy a good ballad, after all. Well, what do you think? Tressa, is something the matter? Best leave her be. I believe she's in the midst of ruining her curiosity. Ouch. Ouch. Oh crap, you're not Noelle. Stoneguard Valleys then? No, but there's a hidden item, looks like. Oh, it's in the building. Of course it is. fine. You win this one, random NPC guarding the door. Okay, we got some more side quests here. Hey! Aha! We meet again. Thank you for what you did. Do you remember? I'm a historian, and you were so good as to show me the way to the ancient monument. Have you heard any tales of King Beowulf, perchance? If you have, I would like nothing more than to hear them with my own ears. So I guess we gotta look around for anyone who would seem to know of King Beowulf.
How do you? Yes.
Makes sense. Not you. Not you.
So you see,
Not you. Wow, this is a bit brute force, but it works.
Hello.
We're looking for a wandering minstrel.
Well, you see.
Sorry, dude, we murdered the Lord of the Forest a long time ago. We have a lot of blood on our blades.
hello there. Good.
Where's a wandering minstrel when you need one? Rumor monger, close, but no cigar. Archibald the Crusher, I remember you.
Great.
What do you mean the cleric's not a wandering minstrel?
Hello.
Hey! The Castle of Everhold is a ballad sung since ancient times. It tells the tale of death dealing dragons in the desperate battle of a hero king. You should hear it. I like how that started the battle music just to sound cool. Let's scrutinize him. A minstrel who quietly sings of history, from elegies of fallen kingdoms to requiems for the dead, and other long-forgotten ballads of the past. And we learn of the Fortress of Everhold. Now we run all the way back up to the heights of Stoneguard. And tell Noelle of our findings. Blah 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 blah. There we go.
Amazing!
A ballad about the Castle of Everhold, you say? No, I've never heard it. So, a red-eyed dragon appeared, sowing death and destruction. Hornburg was on the verge of collapse. It was up to the aging King Beowulf to defeat the dragon. He built a castle strong enough to withstand the dragon, then, risking all, rode out to meet it. If this ballad's tale is true, then the remains of that castle must still stand, somewhere in these lands. This is a valuable new clue. If I could find that castle, then... Gramercy, fair friend. You have been of great service. And we get a tough nut medium. And a strong desire to find out where her third location will be. And now we're off to Everhold. Naturally. Wow, this place looks cool.
Oh, hello!
Ah, well met. It has been a while. You remember me, yes? I'm Noelle, the historian, trying to learn what I can of King Beowulf of yore. I discovered the remains of a stronghold built by King Beowulf. But this precious ruin, this historical treasure trove, has been turned into a theater. Dismaying as that is, I shall soldier on. Valuable relics may yet be found amongst the rubble. Yeah, not to mention a ton of villains, too. That place is nuts. And so with that, we're gonna see if we can find anything. And you're like, dude, go into the theater, not into the main town. And you know what? You may be onto something. But the internet may also be onto something. Such as this time-worn tapestry, full of historical value. Just chock full. Oh, dang it, don't get stuck on the wall. Here we go.
Hello?
A tapestry. And very old, that much is clear. These swirling designs. Why, yes, this is writing. Could it be High Hornburgian? No, not quite. Some of this grammar is most unusual. Much of the text is impenetrable to me. Ah, this bit I understand. Let's see. Bestowed upon King Beowulf by the Kingdom of Farion. Why, a present from Farion? This must have been granted to Beowulf himself when Hornburg was first founded. Truly, this is a most momentous discovery. King Beowulf, the founder of Hornburg, actually existed. I can scarce imagine what secrets I will uncover if only I can decipher this script. Surely this tapestry can vindicate all my theories. My mission in life is to find and record true history for the benefit of future generations. And thanks to you, I am that much closer to fulfilling my destiny. Now I have much work ahead of me. Best get to it. I'm curious, was that her paying Therion, or was that Therion actually giving a handshake? I like to believe it was the handshake, but I don't know that. And we got a hat for that. Restores SP after every action. Okay, I was gonna say it's bad, but I don't think that it is. Its defenses aren't as great as one may hope, but that you can't argue with that SP ability. There are people who would kill for some of that action. Cyrus here, for example. Dang. I'm torn between giving it to him or Primrose. Okay. We're gonna end the episode on this then. Who will get the Historian's hat? Cyrus or Primrose? We're having a quick throwdown. Primrose, get in here. There's so much on the line. Okay. How do you feel about it, Primrose? All your crap is super expensive. And if you could get more SP regen every turn, that'd be incredible. Almost dumb. But your elemental attack goes down 61 points. Oh no. I don't think I can warrant that. Let's see, she's already got SP regen from one of her skills, and then she has it from the Dragon Scarf. I think she's fine. She really doesn't need a third source of that. Especially not at the cost of her incredible elemental attack. So, yeah. I guess that's where I stand on this. Cyrus, you win. Take it and wear it proud. Now, excuse me for a moment as we switch our party up a little bit. You know what, let's get Haunted in here. And this is a bit weird, but it's a different party from the one we've been using. next time on Octopath Traveler. I think we're going to try to speed up the process a little bit, not go for so much every side quest that's left as much as go for the epilogue quests, so all the ones that feel a bit more cinematic. For example, when we helped out Ogin or Liana and Eliza. So more of the epilogue quests, tie up any loose ends regarding the characters who were at least somewhat of a big deal during the main plot. And then after that, probably do a final grind to get my our party where I want it to be, and then at long last head for the final super boss of the game. That's kind of a very lengthy game plan and not at all next time like I just kind of implied, but it starts next time, and I'll see you guys then.